Alert the media! There's a reindeer who has been spotted in town. Alright, so I'm a little later than 8, but it's still before 9, so it is technically still 8 o'clock, so sue me. That's what I have to say to that. Alright, there you go. I have 9 shirts. I should probably have the wiki page open. Animal Crossing Toy Day. Big things is furniture, foldable things shirt, woven, carpet, printed, wall. Great. Alright, I don't know how long this is gonna take. I did not actually check to see how long my stream was last year. That maybe would have been smart. But we don't do smart here. No, we do, obviously. But sometimes I don't, sometimes I just don't plan enough. Sometimes I just say, doesn't really matter. Point is, it starts at 8. Sure, I could have been here a little earlier, but I had a couple other things to do, so I'm here now. And I'm hoping it won't take long. I mean, realistically, I just have to find Jingle 10 times in my town. And the other part is not as nice. The other part is worse. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's a little complicated. Because you compare it to Halloween, it's not a direct comparison, right? Halloween, I mean, the sets have the same number of items, right? Jingle set, or series, however you want to refer to it. I think it's actually series. It has 10 items. Okay, great. Sorry, it has 12 items. So does the Halloween set. But this one also has a shirt, but then Halloween has the patch shirt, but also has the other 2 items. However, you don't get those from Jingle. Or, sorry, Jack. But you could get them from Jack. But you can get them from villagers. And if you do the right thing, then you don't get them from Jack. So, what I'm trying to say is that when you're dealing with Jack, you have a pool of 12 items. But when you're dealing with Jingle, you pick between the different types of items. So, at most, you have a pool of 10 items. So, technically, getting all the furniture from Jingle should be easier than getting everything from Jack. But I don't know how that's gonna go, obviously. And it really depends on how things go in my town. Like, that dictates how it goes in my other town. But right now it's been 3 minutes and I haven't even found the guy. So I mean, like, it could take me an hour just to deal with my town, which is kind of annoying. But maybe I can find him quickly a couple times, and we can save a bit of time. Because right now, like, this has been rough. Yeah, so he doesn't tell me, obviously. Alright, let's keep going. He's like pretty easy to see, obviously. You know, what with the antlers and the giant sack. It's kind of a dead giveaway. I think he's also taller than most people. So he definitely stands out. There he is. Alright. Oh, that's right. I have to find him again. First one is nothing. I've literally forgotten how this event works. It's just, is it just the first one that I have to do? Or do I have to find them and then find them again each time? Because, like, if that's the case, I forgot that that's the case, and that's really annoying. Should I just find my stream from last year? An hour. And I started it at, like, 11:13. Oh, that's right, because I was trying to get Balloon Fight, because if you're here after midnight, then Balloon Fight's a thing. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I remember that. I remember that part now. Did I check the museum again? No, right? Okay, I'm hoping that I don't have to do that each time. I'm trying to read this. I can't remember anything. Maybe I should have refreshed myself. This is just like me being like, yeah, it'll be fine. Who cares? No one was there, right? How many times do I have to find him, though? Because this sucks. Okay, there he is. Big things or things that can fold up? Big things. Do I have to find him that many times? No, right? I don't remember how this works. I just am panicking that this is gonna take a long time. And I do not want this to take a long time, obviously. I'm trying to think where he is likely to be and where he isn't likely to be, you know? Like, is it just the first one where you have to do this? I can't imagine it's like this the whole time, right? Oh, yeah. So if you speak him to again, only one gift per person. But if you change clothes, he mistakes him for another person and asks him another question. This time he asks to choose between two things. One's always furniture and the other is random. It can either be wallpaper or carpet that. Okay, so I just have to do this awkwardly right now. Okay, but I remember how this works now. And when I say I remember, I mean I read the thing and it's reminded me. Yeah, the first time's just rough. Which means getting the other town started is going to be annoying. But I kind of have to do that. I don't want to, though. I mean, I don't know. I think there's ways I can get around it. Like, if I just talk to him in the other town and I get it started, and then I save and quit, or save and continue, and then if I reset, then obviously, like, the progress will be kept. But that's... I'm getting ahead of myself. I still have to finish here first. It has been 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes, and I have not got anything. But I have found him 3 times. So, I mean, we're making progress. This just takes a long time to get started. Which is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. I am slightly bothered by it. I mean, it's literally just like turnips, but like not, you know? It's like, hey, do the annoying part of turnips. Turnips, it just takes forever, right? But like, you're just sitting there dealing with dialogue. Here, it's like, wow, run around the town until you find whoever. Hopefully you pick the right acres to look at first, so you find them sooner. Oops, you just ran around the whole town. Skip past go. Don't collect your $200. That's what it feels like sometimes. Like, I feel like I went the complete opposite direction this time, you know? Like, clearly I should have gone the other way. It will speed up, though. Okay, but actually, though, I'm starting to run out of acres. Which slightly worries me. Okay, wait, where? Oh, he's here? Printed things. Great, I found him 4 times. Once for nothing. Wait, do I... Is that 3 times? No, I think that's only 3, right? I'm hoofing it. That's all I have to say. Let me check the page again. Yeah, so he's not on the list, then he appears, and then he has that, and then he... Okay, so that was the 3rd time. Why is it such a pain to get started? Actually, though. Like, this is annoying. He seems to, like, hang out down here. So he's in the 3-acre before, the 3 houses. So if I, like, just loop around like this... I checked this one, right? Yes. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume he does not go to this acre. I guess I could always come back later. This could be a 3-stream day. I don't know. Technically. Depends on how long it takes. Okay. Are you trolling me? This guy sucks. Okay, it's been 13 minutes. I found him 4 times. First time it would be whatever. The second time he asked you which of these 2. Third time he asked you which of these 2. Fourth time he asked you which of the 2 that you picked from the second and third time. And then the next time you'll get something. And then you start changing your clothes. But like 4 times. It's been 13 minutes. So that means like I'm averaging about 4 to 5 minutes to find him. Okay, see, that was a quick one. That's the fastest one I've seen so far. Bye-bye. Okay, so there you go. He is donezo. Congratulations. I now have the jingle wall. Okay, so we have the future shirt now. I think that's the future shirt. And we got our first item in about 14 minutes. Okay, I found him 5 times. I need to find him 9 more times. So I think technically I could probably be done this in this town, my main town, in an hour. I think that's a safe guess. It's a pretty safe estimate. Depends on how things speed up, but obviously, like, I found him 5 times so far. And I think now it's just find him once, get a thing, right? Or does it find him once, talk to him, pick a thing, and then get a thing? I don't remember. We're gonna confirm as soon as I find him again. I don't really know which way I wanna look right now. I guess I'm gonna just, like, dip over here real quick and then go back to the other area. And then, yeah, I just have to, you know, keep a running tally of like which shirts I've used. Because obviously you gotta switch them. I mean, if you haven't played, it's not super obvious. But the idea is that you fool him into thinking you're someone else by changing your clothes. Because he's a silly reindeer. I feel like I shouldn't check this acre or this acre. I feel like he could show up in them, I just feel like it's unlikely. Same as like Joan. Joan never really shows up in them. So I feel like it's not worth it. I feel like he was here. Yeah, he was here, so I don't need to look at this acre. Let's not be silly. Did I look at this one? Yes? Now I'm getting mixed up. I feel like he's not in this area. Every time he's been like down here, and now he's not. He's throwing me for a loop. Wait, was I supposed to say woven? Wait, what? Okay, if you speak to him again, he says he only gets one change that. Okay, this time he asks you to choose between them things. Oh, you gotta talk to him twice, that's right. So, woven things is the carpet, so I should have said that. Now, I technically might have messed up, but I think I'll be fine. But basically, he always gives you a choice of furniture and then one other item. So, I'll drop the future shirt. I have the bed and the wall. Do I need the bed? Yes, I do. Okay, I had a feeling that I needed the bed. I can't tell you which ones I need, but I can tell you that that's right. For now, I'm going to drop these here, because we will need space. I do want to have things nicely organized. But there you go. So that's like 6 times. 18 minutes. I mean, that's like an average of 3 minutes each time. So I think sub 1 hour is pretty possible. The second town is what I worry about. Because like I have to spend like 15 minutes just getting it started. Which is that's the part I don't like, you know? It's not like I can just like do it. I need to spend 15 minutes, do that, and then reset after I like save, then do the resets. I mean, if somehow I got lucky enough to get everything, that'd be really cool, but I just don't see it happening. I mean, last year I only got 5 out of the 10 furniture items out of using all 10 on furniture, and this time I'm going to use 2 on that, and then I also need, like, the shirt. Maybe I should get the shirt. I don't know, because there's, like... I forgot about the fact that there's RNG involved, you know? Like, he might not offer me another woven item, and I might have messed up getting the carpet to this, you know? Like, I should have got the carpet. And I'm a little paranoid about that. And it's making me think maybe I should get the shirt, because, like, I can't guarantee that. Let's see what he says. Woven things. Okay, so, confirming here, woven things is the carpet. Forgot that you have to, like, talk to him again. Okay, so this should be the carpet. Okay, so we have the carpet and wall, and we have the bed. So that's 3. I'm gonna move this down here. So that's 3 items so far. Carpet and wall. That means that we officially have the carpet and wallpaper section of the catalog finished. Next time we look at those in the store, they should have a nice purple star next to them, indicating that they're done. Then I have one more jingle furniture, which is the bed. So yeah, I think like getting the shirt is actually probably... I was just planning to get, you know, like focused on furniture, right? Like throw 8 on furniture, get the wall and floor, call it a day. But now it's like, ooh, well, if the shirt's slightly random, maybe I should just grab the shirt. But it gave me woven 2 times in a row. So maybe it's like it'll give you the wall, then it'll give you the floor, then it'll give you the shirt. I'm trying to think if maybe it's going to do that. I assume it's going to say like foldable things next. If it doesn't say foldable and it says wall or woven again, then yeah, I'm going to know it's completely random. But yeah, we'll just see. Anyway, I think maybe it's safest to just get the shirt and then we'll see what we get from the 7 furniture items now. Just because of the random nature of it, you know? I think that makes the most sense. And then we'll have one less shirt to worry about, and we'll be closer on that. Because, I mean, like, we know that we won't get all the furniture until next November because of the market model incident. But we could have all the clothing before that, you know? So, yeah, I think maybe it is better to just get the shirt and then see what we get for furniture. But we'll see. Obviously, maybe I don't get a prompt for folded. Maybe I do. We'll see. Where was he? Okay, he's here now. Great. Printed things. So again, printed is wallpaper. So I think it is probably better for us to... Yeah, if we see printed, go for printed. I think that's the best plan, honestly. Okay, so that's another one. Let's open this up. Dresser. Maybe, I think? Yeah, we need the dresser. Okay, okay. I mean, 2 for 2 on the items, but that means nothing. Because, like, anything can happen. So, again, I'm just going to move the shirt down there so we know which ones we've used. I will drop them off at some point when I make the rounds up there. I mean, I think... all things considered, we're doing okay. 22 minutes, we have 4 items. We're almost halfway on the items, but we're more than halfway on actually finding this guy. So that's you know, we're getting there. I'm trying to think how to deal with my other town, though. I obviously don't want to, but I probably have to. And that could be a bit of a pain, to be honest. But at least it's only a group, like, only a pool of 10 items, right? It's a little bit better than Halloween. If we go off of Halloween for reference, which I discussed, jeez, I don't know. I mentioned this, I went through it recently. Can't remember what day, but I was basically saying, like, I used 43 pieces of candy, and that got me all 12 items from Jack's set. So it's like there's 12 items. I need to, like, you know, use like 3 to 4 times the amount of items, like, to get everything. But if it's only 10, then it's probably less. You know, but I could also get lucky. And technically, I've already used 10 last year. And I'll use, like, close to 10 this year. So... I don't know. We're just gonna see. Did I check the bottom left? I don't think I did I? But I'm trying to think if I do this in 3 streams or if I, like... Because I guess technically I have from midnight onwards. And it's not like I'm gonna go to bed at that point, but I'm just not sure. Is he here? I swear I saw someone there. Messed up. Where did I keep forgetting where I found them. I'm going so fast that I'm, like, forgetting. I think it was the Tangy one, right? Tangy's Acre? pretty yeah, he was here. He was here. 100%. He's probably up top. I hope he's up top. Okay, he's here again. Things you can fool. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. I think it's just safest to grab the shirt now. I don't wanna risk it, you know? He's gonna hoof it. Okay, so this one's next, the orange tie-dye. We'll do that, and then it's gonna move down there immediately. Then we have the Jingle shirt. Okay, and I ran up here because I don't think Jingle can show up at the store. So now that means that the acres next to it, you know, would technically have a chance of being available for him to move to. I feel like he probably doesn't do that, but you never know. Okay, I'm gonna drop the shirts just to tidy up. Okay, so technically I'm like halfway. And technically, everything we've got so far is new. That's pretty cool. I mean, 3 of them are guaranteed to be new, so it's not as crazy. It's not really a crazy statement. It's nice, but it's not crazy. Technically, to be expected. But there you go. So we have 2 new furniture so far, the shirt, wall, and carpet. At this point, we have 5 items left, and I'm going to just obviously go all on furniture, because again, that's all I need at this point. It's 3 items. I'm not going to remember what they are, and I don't want to read them out. I know what one of them is. I'm not going to say it. We're gonna just see what happens, you know? I have no expectation of actually getting everything. I don't think it's happening. But you never know, obviously. But I would say, if I had to bet, I would say I would bet against it. Always bet against yourself. No, it's not. But hey, if you bet against yourself, either you win the bet or you win. So you win for either way, you know? You're basically guaranteeing a win. Okay, Jingle located. That's nice that he's in that acre, the one that I'm like, yeah, he's never going to show up there. But I can see him from another acre. That's pretty handy. I like that. So we're going to go with big things again. So I just based on the random nature of it, I figured it would be best to just get the shirt. Even though before I was thinking, yeah, let's go for more furniture. Like, let's go for furniture and then try to get all those, and then I can just easily get the shirt next year because it's always a guarantee. But then I'm like, oh wait, it's not a guarantee, you know? Okay, that's another dresser. So that's a duplicate, right? We literally just got the dresser. That was the last furniture item we got. This is kind of how it went last year. A lot of dupes. I've said it many times before, but our situation last year for furniture was 3 doubles, a single, and a triple. Kind of crazy if you ask me. But there you go, that's 6. Half an hour. We just have to find them 4 more times. And then I have to think about my other town. Because getting that started will be a pain. I don't know. I don't know. So, I have 4 items left. Yeah, I have 4 items left here. And I need 3 more items. So, you know, it doesn't take a genius to recognize that the odds are slim. Just trying to think if it's like worth it to do like 2 streams or like two Jingle streams. This is technically already my 2nd stream. Because again, I would not, you know what? If I had to sell turnips earlier, then yeah, it was the right call to do that. Because doing that then into this immediately, oof, that would have sucked. But hey, this is like the last big thing I have to do this year, outside of turnips, for Animal Crossing. And then after this, I mean, like, that's kind of it. It's literally just turnips at this point. And then I'll do Groundhog Day and I'll do Hometown Day. But we have all the stuff across all the towns. So I just have to show up with all my characters in my town. And that's really easy, because that's just a matter of me talking to Tortimer. Okay, here's the man of the hour. He can literally, like, end. Actually, no, sorry. There's no end yet. I'm gonna run to the next acre so I can be disappointed by him. Hoof it. So I have 3 shirts left. It's a wardrobe. Okay, that's new. Okay, wait a minute. This is epic. Okay, so we're 3 for 4 on the furniture, and we've got the 3 other things, which means that we're like 6 for 7, dare I say? Yeah, no, nobody clocked that joke. No, I did not make that joke. I had to. I was forced to. Of course. Okay. Half an hour, 3 more attempts. I think technically I can be done within my main town in 45 minutes. That's pretty good. I like that. But the other town, that's probably going to take, like, I'm not familiar with that town, so exploring it's going to be a pain. And then it could take, like, yeah, 15 minutes maybe just to get started. Which is not great, but it's probably going to be necessary. Imagine, like, I'm just trying to imagine, like, how the RNG plays out, you know? I shouldn't do that, though. I should just focus on trying to find Jingle as fast as possible. Okay, nice. I know the 2 other items I need now. I knew one of them before, and then when I checked to see if I needed the wardrobe, I now know what the other one is. Okay, he just doubled it up. 2 wardrobes. So now we have 2 item slots left, and there's 2 items we need. If we go 2 for 2 on the last 2, I'm set. There's no way that's happening, though. I refuse to believe there's a chance that that's happening. Obviously, there's a chance, but I just don't think. I've played these games before. I said I've played these games before. That's how I feel. You know, like I've been through it with the RNG in these games. It's not going to work out that easily. I think we all know that. So I need to prepare myself to do this all over again. Now here's the silly thing. I'm trying to think how this is going to work. You know? Like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the Groundhog Day and Hometown Day stuff, just so I can say, hey, theoretically, if I didn't do what I did, this is when I would have completed everything, right? Just because I think that would be a fun little side. I can do the same thing with Toy Day next year. Not that I want to. You know? I'm planning to be done this. Like, I don't know. I guess for my 2-year anniversary of starting, so December 10th next year. That's kind of when I'm planning to be done. But I could wait another couple weeks just to do this, but I don't really want to do that. So, all right, the dream will die. Okay. Okay, they're trolling me so hard. That's actually another one we need. So I got the bed, the dresser, lamp, and wardrobe with 2 dressers and 2 wardrobes. I just need the clock at this point. That's actually crazy. I don't want to get excited here. All I'm saying is, like, the dream is still alive at this point, you know? Had that have not been something new, then we would have been left with only 1 item left and still needing 2, right? And obviously, the dream would have been dead. But now, the dream is alive. They're keeping it alive. You know, they give me 1 and say, here's a double. Uh-oh, now you got no wiggle room anymore. Then they give me another one. Like, all right, last one. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, 37 minutes, I think I'm actually making pretty good time here. I feel like this is good time. I'm going to claim that it's good time. So I just need to find him one more time here, and then we can assess to see what's going on. Okay, well, he is. Oh boy, I'm a little concerned. Okay, we're gonna run here. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do this. Now we're gonna build up the suspense just for a couple moments. Right? So here's the carpet, wall, the shirt, a dresser, bed, and then we already have a dresser, so there's a wardrobe, and then here's a lamp. So those are new. And then if we go over here, we can drop the dresser and the wardrobe, because we already have those again, right? Dresser and wardrobe, and then bed and lamp. We just need the clock. I'm gonna go over here. That's a shirt. Those are shirts. We drop those. We drop that. Okay, everything's put away. That's a sofa. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. So I'm missing only one thing. I guess let me go to the store real quick, just to validate my catalog. And then I guess I need to go to my other town. Jingle carpet, jingle wall. Let's mark those off. Now we go to furniture. And then I scroll down, jingle bed, dresser, lamp, and wardrobe. Okay, 578. That is correct. And we're at 97% overall. And there you go. Purple star. Okay, wallpaper's done. Boom. Carpet done. Shirts, 240. I have forgot to update it on mine. Let me scroll down. Jingle shirt. Okay, that is now correct. This, we're just missing the 3 pinwheels. Stationary's done. Gyrates, we're still missing 15. Fossils are done. Music's done. Alright, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of the 9 categories done. So we still need furniture, clothing, the tools, and gyroids. I guess 5 out of the 9? Did I say 4 out of the 9 or 5 out of the 9? Doesn't matter. Everything's good according to the spreadsheet now. Yeah, okay. I mean, for special items, we need 2 things from Gulliver, 2 things from Gracie, 1 from the raffle. That's literally it as far as special items go. Let me save up. Then if we look at our other items needed, we now need 6 shirts with 2 being from Gracie, then 4 from Nook's seasonal selection, 3 are summer, and 1's from fall. Then there's the 3 pinwheels, 15 gyroids, and then there's 23 furniture items. So 5 flower models, the raffle item, the 2 Gulliver things, the post model, the market model, 12 station models, and the jingle clock. I think that's it. If I said the 2 Gulliver, yeah. So like, we got tons of items today, obviously. Okay, hold up. Let me get ready here. Okay, so I don't want to have to do this, but I think I have to do it. But that was literally like 40 minutes. Honestly, 40 minutes to get 10 items from Jingle, pretty good. I don't know if last year I did other stuff at the same time or what. I don't know why it was considerably slower, but it was. Hey, what took you so long? Oh my god. Just, oh, okay, whoa, whoa, okay. Okay. So I don't need the shovel or fishing rod right now, and I do not need this ticket. All I need are the clothes on my back. Okay. I'm gonna just assume all the A acres are not an option. I think that's a safe option. I am not used to this town. That is gonna be slightly problematic. But yeah, you know, I got all 10 items on my main town, 40 minutes. We got the wall, carpet, shirt, and then 4 of the 5 furniture items we need. Honestly, it's really good. I was not expecting to get everything, and to get all but 1 is pretty good. So now we only need the clock. Now, obviously, like, again, like I said, like, I could just get the clock on my town next year. But I want to be able to, like, say that I can be done. You know, I want to, like, finish before then. But I guess I'm still gonna, like, stream this next... I don't know what I'm doing. I should just wait. But then, like, on the 2-year anniversary, I won't have everything, you know? And that's, like, kind of a problem. I don't want to be in that situation. So I think I'm gonna just have to do this. You know? I want to, but... I don't know. Maybe I'll get the clock really quick. You know? Maybe it'll only take 15-20 minutes. Maybe I'll have to do a bunch of resets. And that's the part where I'll start questioning everything. This town kinda weird. It's a little weird. I haven't found it at all yet, which is kind of concerning, I guess. Can he show up at the museum? I feel like I didn't see him at all at the museum in my town, which makes me think that maybe not, but you never know. There's so many like dig spots here, and I really want to dig them up, but yeah, I don't think he'll show up here. Okay, where is this dude? This is why I get annoyed here. There are so many things buried though. Wow. Okay, he's like up top on the left, I assume. Like, are there like acres I can just ignore that are write-offs? I don't know, this is strange. Okay, here he is. Here he is, the man of the hour. Happy holidays. Woo-hoo. Okay, that's one. And look at that, there's another spot there. So yeah, anyway, plan is... Oh, ooh, Gulliver's here. Ooh. Imagine I get one of the things that I need in my town from Gulliver here right now. Wouldn't that be crazy? I completely expect it to happen, by the way. It would be pretty darn funny. I guess technically if I found Gulliver on a day and I did resets... Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Oh, that's just despicable. I knew it. That's just wrong. That's wrong. Okay, there's so many things buried here, and I really want to dig them up. But I won't. But I really want to. Can I just say that I knew that that would happen? I knew that that would happen. Like, I just need Tokyo Tower and Lady Liberty. Those are the only two Gulliver items that I actually need. And I knew that they would give me it if I talked to them. So why did I do it, you ask? I don't know, torture myself. Like, now that I've got that with this character, I've just burnt that luck and I'm never going to see it on my main character. No, obviously that's not how it works. I don't know if different towns have different RNG. It's possible, right? Maybe it has something to do with the time of day. Who knows how they determine these things. Something about how I checked it here, which is probably the time of day. The one difference I would agree on. Anyway. That's hilarious, obviously. Streamer gets thing that in reality that he doesn't need it in. It's super funny. Everyone laughs. This town actually sucks. I think my problem is that, like, you don't start getting things until you've talked to them 5 times. And that just feels awful, you know? Like, it feels terrible. And some of these houses, like, what is this? What kind of a spot is that? Yes, I live on the atoll. I don't know what to call that. There are so many things buried here, though. I really want to get them. Anyway, look, so you can see we have station models here, we have flower models here, and now I can drop Tokyo Tower. Because why not? Yeah, this town's weird, honestly. Like, I know I keep saying that, and it's like, obviously, like, I haven't played in this town as much as my main town, obviously. I have, like, 300 hours nearly in my main town. Clearly, I'm used to it. But yeah, this just doesn't feel as good to explore and run around. I think if this was, like, my town, I might hate it. I kind of like my town. There's a couple, like, things about it that, like, are not ideal. Obviously, the placement of the post office in relation to the store is unideal when it comes to turnips, but I can get, you know, like, whatever. It's fine. Not everything needs to be super efficient. It'd be nice, but it doesn't need to happen. It doesn't need to be the case. Don't think about how much time save it would have been if it was that way. Those things, they don't help. They only hinder. Those thoughts are not great. Did I check this acre already? What's the other thing? I'm like, I think I did. Okay. We found him 2 times so far. In this town. If I get the lamp immediately, then we're set. But I also kind of want to just get the lamp, like, next year again on my town. But maybe I won't get it, you know? So, like, we gotta just see. Because, yeah, like, the plan would be, like, next year, I guess, to just show up. I don't know. I have to think about when I'm going to end the stream. My assumption is that I finish turnips in the first half of 2026, and then things get really easy from there, and then hopefully I get all the Gulliver stuff. Like, here's the thing. If I knew how things were going to go, then I could make more informed decisions. But, like, what if Gulliver still hasn't given me the last items by the 2-year mark? Then I'm kind of hooped. There's really nothing I can do at that point. Apart from, like, resetting using other towns in Gulliver. And I don't even know if that works. I assume that works, but I don't know for sure. But that would basically be, like, use another town, check another town every day for Gulliver, find him, if he's there, talk to him. If he doesn't give you something, reset, you know? Like, that's gonna just be a reset-heavy day. That's assuming that'll work. I assume it would work. I don't see why it wouldn't, but not a great time, and it's not really something I want to be doing. Is he, like, down here again? I've been basically everywhere. Where is he? Where is he? I assume he's not going to be at the lake. Oh, there's so many dig spots here. Okay, where? Hello? Wait, never mind. There's still acres to check out. I found them up here, so there's still all these acres. I'm getting carried away, don't mind me. This sucks. I could have, like, done this on a different town, I guess. I have so many. I could have picked the best one. But I was just like, nah, just do this one. It'll be fine. Now here I am, and I have no idea where he is. Unless he's, like, up here? I feel like I checked literally every acre. Like, store acre, but I don't think he can show up here. I've like literally done a loop. Unless I just like ran past him or something crazy. I mean, there's a lot of trees here. I guess we have to recognize that there are a lot of trees. Like, what is this? This is awful. Okay, I guess I'm just doing another loop. Are we serious? I'm of the assumption that he can't show up in the post office or store acres. I think that's a safe assumption. He can't show up in your houses, can he? That'd be messed up. Okay. What? Where is he? This... I was like, yeah, we got ourselves all prepared. We're all good. We got 9 of the 10 furniture items. Everything's great. Oh wait, this town's terrible to run around in. I was not thinking about that at all. I was like, yeah, this will be the easiest one to get all the clothing in. Just do it. It's the second one. Who cares? I care now. The other towns would have been better. Should, like, drop the golden axe off and just cut everything down here. That'd be quite the idea. And I could see this, dude. It's almost 10 o'clock. I don't want to do this super late, you know? I'm kind of, like, got a cut on my finger. I don't know if it's really a cut. The skin is split. It is not actively bleeding, but it's sore, and if I flex my finger the wrong way, it hurts. So call that as you will. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to be doing this forever. So, that is not him. It's like, was he just like stuck between trees in some acre, or did I miss an acre? I'm pretty confident that I went everywhere. Except the dock. I did not go to the dock, but I don't think he can be at the dock. Hey, he shouldn't be able to go there. So let's just... Yeah, that's a no. Okay, he's down here. Great, thanks a lot, man. You ruined my life. Alright, I'm hoofing it. Okay, we found him 3 times here. I feel like it's been 15 minutes. I feel like we're making worse pace than my main town. But I did recognize that that is likely going to be the case. However, I was hoping it wouldn't be this bad. This is worse than I expected it to be. But again, as far as I know, if I just get the first item from him, then I can do a save and quit for the reset. However, there's really no reason for me to reset until I get to the end. You know? Because, like, I can just get 10 furniture items. Or I can get 9. Or I can get 10. If the 10th isn't the one, then I can start resetting. You know? Like, there's really no reason to reset now. But, in theory, if I save and continue after I get that, then I can be good for resets. Anyway, I found him 3 times. I need to find him 2 more before I can even get anything. So, like, let's just get to that point and see how that goes. Because, yeah, like, maybe this takes another 40 minutes from now. I could just say 40 minutes from now, even though I've been going at it for a bit. Just because it's, like, harder for me to find him here, and I'm not as familiar with the town. And that is a very real aspect of things that I did not consider up until now. But hey, like they say in Sonic, live and learn. I don't really say that in Sonic, but they do sing about it. And when I say they, I mean not the Sonic characters. Great song though. How did you just like jump down the cliff? How'd you do that? Huh? Is that someone? Huh? I can't see. I feel like someone's down there though. Couldn't tell you though. Anyway, I'm hoping we can just get the clock like immediately. Honestly, I'd love that. If we just get the clock one and done, great, then I can leave. Otherwise, I'm going to be trapped here forever, which is not something I want. I do not wish to be trapped here. Believe it or not. I guess it just depends on which acre Jingle ends up in. Like this one, it's pretty good. I feel like it'd be pretty hard to miss. But there's so many trees close together. It's actually a problem. Well, I mean, as long as I don't miss Jingle, that's the important part. And I did already miss Jingle, and that sucked, and that ate up time. So if we can avoid doing that more, I will be happy. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, that is 4 times? Yes, that is the 4th time. So now, the next time I find Jingle, I will actually get an item. And we can start making real progress. Again, it feels terrible just finding Jingle for nothing. But it feels considerably better when you actually get something. Even if it's not something you need. It's not just like, yeah, I'm gonna leave now. Why did they design it this way, you know? I don't know. It's a weird, a little bit weird. Like, Jack is like, all right, buy candy all month, and then you'll be fine. And Turkey Day, it's like, you just show up, you'll get everything, no problem. This is like, well, you can only get 10 items, but there's 13, so like, you're never gonna get everything in a year. And the other ones, you can, Turkey Day, you get them guaranteed. There's no dupes until you have everything, which is crazy. You just say that again, that's crazy. You just get everything. And then, yeah, Halloween, if you buy candy all month like I did, you'd have 75 temps, and I used like half of them. And that was enough. So, like... yeah, kinda... Well, kinda weird how it's different from the others like that. I think this is where Jingle was last time when I missed him. Okay, I'm in the complete wrong acre now. We don't want to be there. Did I pick the good way to go around town or the bad way? We're gonna find out soon. Oh, I think we picked an okay way. Okay. Sure. It happened. This town has amazing RNG, and mine doesn't. Okay, that means I'm actually good to go. I'm free. So that's good. I had to put a lot of effort into that, but who cares? Anyway, we're gonna drop that over there. Again, we're gonna double check. Yes, I need the Jingle clock. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. 1 hour and 4 minutes. I think that's faster than last year's stream, and I had to start the process in a whole other town. But whatever. Anyway, so 24th today. Christmas is tomorrow for those who celebrate, and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays in general. I do say these things usually each year, but like, I don't know. Usually not a lot of people here in the stream, okay? So I just say things. It's the holiday season. Spread cheer, spread joy, spread good RNG so you can get the right things you need. Something like that. There's Filbert. Shout out to Filbert. Anyway, so today, again, I'm gonna recap. So I got 4 out of the 5 remaining Jingle items that I needed. That is the lamp, dresser, wardrobe, and bed. And then I'm missing the clock. I also got the wall, floor, and shirt. just to get all those done, because the shirt has a little bit of RNG to it, so I'd rather just have that done, and then, you know, the clock can come later. That means that we have the wallpaper and carpet, those sections of the catalog are now done. And yeah, basically, looking at my list of items, it's 2 Gracie shirts, 4 seasonal shirts from Nooks, but it's 3 summer, 1 fall, 3 pinwheels, which are either going to be from the Reds raffle in July, or sale day from Nook, 15 gyroids, and then we have 5 flower models, the jingle clock, 2 Gulliver items, the market model, the last raffle item, the plum bonsai, the post office model, and then like 12 station models. That's it. So on a given day, maybe we can get a new gyroid. That would be pretty cool. Maybe we can get something from Gulliver. If Gracie's visiting, we have a chance there. Otherwise, the flower models, we'll get some hopefully in February. We'll get some station models in July. And then we just wait for the market model. And then in June, if we haven't got the last raffle item by then, we can get that. And then hopefully we finish the post office model in the first half of next year. And then we're just left with transferring everything else over. And then each year I'll just show up for Groundhog Day and Hometown Day and see which ones I get. And then eventually I'll say, hey, after this amount of years, I would have had everything. But we're going to cut the daily streams at that point. You know, it makes sense. And then it's fine. And then I'll have a complete catalog, and it'll be in 2 years, and blah, blah, blah. Hopefully everything goes well with that. Anyway, that's it for me for now. Tomorrow, Christmas, I'll be here at some point. I'll check for turnips. If I don't have to sell, then that'll be a Friday problem. Otherwise, yeah. And then a week from today is New Year's. Not that it really matters. I don't have to get anything in game. Really, I started December last year, and then I missed the 2 Toy Day things, and then I knew I had to do this Toy Day again, because again, you can only get 10 items each year, and there's 13 total. So I knew I'd have to redo these, and now it's literally just Groundhog Day, Hometown Day, the raffle in July from Red, and sale day. And then I guess Toy Day next year, kinda, if I want to get the clock in my town. So next week, raffle. It's a week from today. Basically, it's just going to be turnips, then the raffle, and then January is going to be fairly non-eventful. And we just wait to see if Gracie shows up. Also, Wendell's here tomorrow, so I have to deal with him. Anyway, I'm out. Merry Christmas. And all the I can't talk. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. I'm out of here. See you tomorrow. Bye.